Good morning traders, welcome to TradeSetup and the morning Jumpstart for the 6th of October. Okay, mixed night last night. We had Europe finishing lower, the major indices over there finishing lower, and coming into the close on the S&P 500, it's currently up 9 points, so it's going to finish stronger. Focus obviously back on interest rate rises in the US and what that's going to do, strengthening the economy. Some good numbers really pointing towards another rate rise by the end of the year or early next year at the latest. Let's go through the markets now. The SPY 200 closed up 25 points. The S&P 500 futures currently looking to close up 9 points. The FTSE closed down 83.5 points. The DAX futures closed down 43.5 points. Gold finished up only a touch, up for 10 cents. Oil finished up $1.05, which is quite strong. The CRB index is currently up, pushed up about 1.49 points, and the Aussie is currently around 76.17. Okay, taking a look at the ASX 200, the 30-minute chart there. We were talking about this zone last night, and we were currently around these levels here. It was a bit of an each way bet, like we said, and it has pushed up above 54.75. So really, we had a good night last night. It did push a bit higher, but we are still looking a bit tentative. That's a longer term trend up, which has broken, and we have pushed through that 54.52 zone. Now, whether or not that's rejection, and we've built that minor higher low here at 54.52, and we are pushing higher off that. Either way, we would want to see a bit of a correction. We are in overbought territory, so we do expect a bit of a pullback, and if we're going to continue high, we're going to build that major higher low and then push back up. If we do push below 54.75, push back up and head our way back up to 5500. Otherwise, this could potentially be a longer lower high, and we do roll over and find weakness and push down through 54.52. But if we do that, it still could be just a contraction on the major longer term daily trend. So, and we must just be contracting to a bit lower levels, find the base, build a major higher low, and then head our way back up again. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, looking at the Aussie dollar daily chart here, look at the lower time frame in a minute. We have moved down from that 78.20 zone, and we pushed our way down to 71.75, where we have moved up off there, and we've made high lows and high highs. That doesn't look like a strong market. It actually does look like it's potentially going to roll over, because we're making those lower highs as well, and currently we've made a lower high around 77, and that's holding up if we look down at the lower time frame. So the important level now is really 76.04, and if we do push through, whether or not we can build that high low above 74.45, somewhere around the 75.50 zone or 75.40 zone, and push our way back up again. But that's going to take some time, and that's just going to see whether 74.45 does hold up. We have touched that zone twice, retested it, so we need to make, for a longer term move higher, make that higher low and then work our way back up. Let's look at the lower time frame chart now. Okay, the 1 hour chart, we can see that 76.04 is under pressure now, and we've touched down to 75.93 a couple of times now. Whether that was a washout, potentially could be another washout of that major 76.04 zone. If we do get a push up from here, 76.31, push back up through there, then that zone looks likely to be hold. But we are looking at 7700. That's a major level on the daily chart too, where it's looking to roll over, and that lower high potentially looks like it's going to go straight through 76.04, eventually down through 75.93 and lower. It is an overbought territory, so we'll just have to see how that plays out in the next few days. Okay, the 1 hour chart on gold here, the price action is not telling us a hell of a lot. We've had that move up, that's a daily trend higher, and that broke a few days ago, and then we consolidated a bit, but edging lower, and then we got down to support at 13.05 and just blew straight through that. Dropped about $40, but currently we are extended below that level at 13.05, so you need to continue selling. You'd want a bit of a pullback, maybe potentially retest up towards that 13.05, and then start to see those lower highs form on the lower time frame charts for sells. At the moment it is extended, and we did get that move through the lows at 12.67. That was a push up during the day yesterday, and then we did get moved through overnight, but it's not a strong move, and we are in overbought. It's more of just a wash out of that zone, take out a few long shorts, and then push our way back up. But we'll see how that plays out in the next few days. Okay, that's it for today. We'll speak to you tomorrow. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.